So the International Criminal Court, or ICC, has issued an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin and another Russian official, Maria Belova, accusing them of being complicit in the abduction of thousands of Ukrainian children from a territory in the Ukraine occupied by the Russian military and taking them back to a Russian territory. Now, Russia has claimed that it has taken these Ukrainian children to Russia, playing up the adoption of some of these children and claiming that they are rescuing them, while the ICC views this as illegal. Now, the ICC's decision to issue an arrest warrant against Vladimir Putin himself and one of his top officials, accusing them of kidnapping these Ukrainian children, is a precedent-breaking step. Now, in this video, I'm going to analyze the historical data and context of the legal implications of this decision. Now, the Ukrainian-Russian conflict has been ongoing since 2014, when the Ukrainian Revolution, also known as Euromaidan, took place. Now, Russia, which was the supporter of the ousted Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych, annexed Crimea and supported separatists in eastern Ukraine who wanted to join Russia. Now, the conflict escalated into a war, and the Ukrainian government has accused Russia of supporting the separatists by sending troops and weapons into Ukraine. Now, Russia denies any of these allegations, and one of the most contentious issues in the conflict has been the treatment of some of these Ukrainian children. Now, according to some reports, thousands and thousands of Ukrainian children have been taken from their homes and forcibly relocated into Russia. Now, Russia has defended this action, claiming that it is trying to rescue the children from the war-torn areas of this part of Ukraine. Now, the ICC's decision to issue this arrest warrant against Vladimir Putin and this other Russian official has brought this issue to the forefront. The ICC was established back in 2002 as a permanent court to prosecute individuals for the most serious of crimes, such as international concern and war crimes, and crimes against humanity, and of course, genocide. Now, the court investigates and prosecutes individuals, not countries and not governments. All right, so Russia, it's not a member of the ICC, and it's reported to have refused to cooperate with the court. Now, the ICC's jurisdiction over crimes committed on territory of a state party or by a national or a state party, such as Ukraine, because Ukraine is a member of the ICC, and the court has jurisdiction over crimes committed on this territory. Now, the ICC's decision to issue this arrest warrant against Putin and this other official is a significant development in the ongoing conflict between the two countries of Ukraine and Russia. Now, the ICC put this arrest warrant out in this precedent-breaking step because the court has previously issued arrest warrants to some heads of state, but it has never done so for a sitting head of state. Now, this decision is significant because it sends a message out to other leaders that they could be held accountable for their actions today. All right, so the ICC's decision also is significant because it highlights the issue of the treatment of children in armed conflict. Now, the ICC's prosecutor, Bensouda, has stated that the case is significant because it concerns the alleged forced displacement of children, and an issue that's regrettably remains topical and relevant in many parts of the world right now. So the prosecutor also emphasized the need for accountability for those responsible for these alleged crimes. ICC's decision has been welcomed by the Ukraine, which has been advocating for the international justice system to look into crimes committed during this conflict. And the Ukrainian foreign minister has also stated that the ICC's decision is a landmark moment in the history of international law. The ministry also wants to cooperate with the ICC for these crimes by the Russian government. Now, Russia, they've rejected the ICC's decision and have accused the court of being biased against Russia. The Russian foreign ministry has stated that the ICC's decision is an outrageous and legally void decision, and that it has no legal basis whatsoever. Now, the ministry has also accused the ICC of being politically motivated and of being used as a tool by Western countries to put pressure on Russia. Now, the ICC's decision to issue this arrest warrant against Putin and this other official is likely to have little effect on how they continue to live and walk freely on the planet today. All right? So, my name's Rock Daniels. I am the Bluegrass Realtor. So, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want to see you again, but I do wish you a wonderful day today.